Hello, everybody. This is Mike from Edge Note 50 TV. I'm back. Hey, we're gonna talk about boxing. You've probably seen that the new format has changed now. It's different from how it was before. The main aim of it is to try and make it more consistent, try and put out more shows. It's 2019. I'm gonna be on the grind. As you've already seen my last two shows back to back. This is how I'm gonna be doing. Drake, back to back, back to back. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it's going to be going down. So the first part of the live show we're going to be doing is going to be about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. There's loads of news happening since this came out. WBC, if you haven't heard what's happening, the WBC has ordered Wilder versus Fury 2. So what's happened is that they have given them a free negotiation period where both camps have to negotiate within a 30-day period. If not, then it's going to go to purse bids. The ending date, which will be on February the 5th. So, actually, it's not 30 days, actually. But, so basically, from this point on, they've got until February the 5th to negotiate a deal between both parties. If not, it'll go to purse bid. And now, if it goes to purse bid, they'll make it 60-40. Normally, the purse bid is 70-30, but they'll make it 60-40. Now, this is interesting. The reasons why it's interesting is because they've actually ordered it. It has to. That means that it doesn't have to happen, but it means it's more likely to happen now because they've ordered it. The reasons why it's going to be interesting is because if Deontay Wilder does not accept or does not sign the contracts and does not go and fight Tyson Fury, then he will lose the WBC belt. He'll lose his belt. So he hasn't got no choice but to go into it. And there's no reason for him not to go into it because he's going to get the 60-40 split. So the question is whether Tyson Fury will go for it. Because all the way through, he's been saying, I want 50-50. He went to AJ, or Frank Warren said to AJ, I want 50-50. It's going to Deontay Wilder. Oh, I want 50-50. So now, if they don't negotiate, it goes to purse bid, then it's going to be 60-40. Is Tyson Fury going to accept a 60-40 split? That's the question. So this is good news because this is gonna speed up the process now. Things has to get moving. We need to know who is fighting who next. So Deontay Wilder is gonna make a decision. Tyson Fury is gonna make a decision. And then before I even came on this show, there's Eddie Hearn. There's an interview on IFL TV with Eddie Hearn. And he wants to get into the mix. He's saying, if it goes to purse bids, he's going to say, what? Fuck it. I'm going to go and bid on the purse bid, and I'm going to try and get Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury on DAZN. How fucked up is that? That's absolutely crazy. Look, I don't think it's going to get to purse bids. I mean, you can imagine Steven Espinosa having a fit. His brain will explode if Eddie Hearn wins the purse bid and that fight goes on DAZN. Frank Warren and Espinosa, they are going to have a fit and they are going to faint. You're going to have to find a hospital for those guys. They will never allow it to happen. They will find a way of making that fight happen without going to purse bid. So, Eddie Hearn is being cheeky. He's saying, "Oh, I'll throw in a purse bid." But I think he knows deep down it's not going to get that far. I personally believe that, number one, it's either going to go down to two things. It's going to be the first option, which is Wilder Fury 2, or it's going to be Fury versus AJ in Wembley. It's going to be those two options in regards to that. And then you've got the third option, which is going to be AJ versus White. So this is how I think it's going to break down. The most likely option is going to be Wilder Fury 2, like you see on the picture that I've got on there. And it's going to be AJ White in April. That's the most likely outcome. If not, and if they fail to negotiate by February the 5th and it goes to purse bids and he doesn't want no 60-40 split, then Tyson Fury could decide, you know what? I could go and fight AJ actually for more money in Wembley because the 60-40s, because Eddie Hearn did say that it's going to be a 60-40 split. He's willing to offer both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder a 60-40 split. So the way I look at it is that if it's a 60-40 split and the 60-40 split that Eddie Hearn offers Tyson Fury is more than the 60-40 split that is coming from Deontay Wilder's camp, I think he will take the AJ offer. So this is going to be very interesting now. Eddie Hearn said he's willing to offer 60-40 split, the same as what the WBC's offered on their purse bid. So it comes down to who's going to offer more and who does Tyson Fury want more. Tyson Fury is in a very powerful position right now. He can decide to fight AJ or Wilder. He's in a very comfortable position. If I was Tyson Fury right now, I'll be sitting there nice and comfy, keeping myself fit, and I'll be like, okay, let me just wait a little bit. I'm going to wait. I'm going to call up Eddie Hearn and say, yeah, I heard on the IFL TV about this 60-40 split. Send me another email. Tell me what this 60-40 split is going to look like. And then I'll be going to Deontay Wilder's team and I'll be like, hey, Deontay Wilder, you want this fight so badly. Let's see what kind of offer you're going to be offering me. And then he's just going to weigh up the offers and then he's going to decide which one is going to be best for him. So for Tyson Fury, he's in a very comfortable position right now, very strong position. And it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. So, but even after saying that, there's so many options, but I just think that it's going to be Wilder Fury and it's going to be Dillian Whyte and AJ. That's what I think is going to happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury decides, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to fight AJ in April, because Tyson Fury is a wild card. You never know what he's going to do. You never know what he's going to do. So that's, very interesting from that aspect of it. The other option is that Deontay Wilder pulls out and he decides not to enter purse bids or pull out the fight completely. But that option is very unlikely, because if he pulls out of a fight that's been ordered by the WBC, he will lose his WBC belt. He will lose it. Because they've ordered it, he will lose the belt if he pulls out. So that's very unlikely for Deontay Wilder for him to do that. So the other options that I mentioned before, that's the most likely out of the two. Look, this is good. Overall, this news is very good news. This is forcing the fighters to speed up their negotiations. We're going to find out who's fighting who much quicker than we expected. No more speculations, no more rumors, no more this and that. This is about who is going to fight who. We have a clear understanding of what's going to happen throughout the whole over the next few months, and this is exciting news for everybody. So we already know, we're already starting to see some heavyweight champions getting contests happening. We've got Luis Ortiz has announced he's fighting Christian Hammer, which, look, it's not the fight that we all want, but Christian Hammer is a better opponent than his last few opponents, so that's pretty good in that sense. So we're just waiting. Gerald Miller, there's rumors coming out that Gerald Miller's not going to be on the card in this weekend. So I don't know why that's the case. Something to do with the WBA, I don't know. Fighters not willing to fight him or pulling out, I'm not sure. So that's another interesting one on there. So let's look at the chat. Hey, what's up, Battle Rifle? How's it going? So, hey, I might even try and get you a wrench on in a second. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so I'm just figuring out these wrench things on there, Battle Rifle. Yeah, so, hey, look, it's exciting news. The fights are shaping up. What's your guys' thoughts on it as well? There's 3 people watching. So yeah, hit the like button, hit it in the comments if you like the show. I'm gonna be doing regular shows like this on the regular, just because now I've got this format. I'm gonna just do it whenever the news, anything that's in the news that's good, I'm gonna be doing a live show. I'm gonna be talking about it. I'm going to be going into more depth in Eddie Hearn's interview that he had with IFL TV about half an hour ago. He's talking about Lennox Lewis. He's talking about, and he really went in on Lennox Lewis. So, that's going to be interesting. He's talking about the fights this weekend. I mean, there's some big fights coming up. Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner's got beef with Bernstein. What's going on there? I just literally watched that before I started the show. Andrade, how is he going to look? There's lots of things to talk about. I'm going to be doing a live show tomorrow, 10 o'clock. And I'm going to be going into detail about all those fight cards and events as well. So it's going to be a lot of boxing. It's going to be a lot of consistent boxing chat. And you know me, if there's any big things happening in boxing, I always like to talk about it. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say about it today. If you're watching this for the first time, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button so you can watch more of my shows on the regular. So, and anyways, thanks for Battle Rifle for watching. And also for put you down as a moderator. I'm going to put you down as a wrench. So any more people that's watching, they want to be a wrench, put a comment, put a like, let me know, and I'll give you some wrench so you can have some of the power. All right. So, but that's all I wanted to talk about in regards to that. I just wanted to make sure everybody was clear what the WBC what the regulations meant with the WBC and what that means. So, just in case you guys are joining in for the first time, to make it clear, they've ordered the Wilder Fury fight. There's a free negotiation period that expires on Tuesday, February the 5th. If they don't not agree by February the 5th, it goes to purse bids. The purse bids normally is 70-30. However, they have changed it, which they have the right to do, to 60-40 in Wilder's favor. However, if Deontay Wilder pulls out of this, he will lose his WBC belt. Now, in the terms and T's and C's and the regulations, it's due to their discretion. However, normally when they order it and you pull out, they'll take away your belt. That's unlikely, but it's unlikely case, but that could happen if he pulls out and decides he doesn't want to take this fight. Tyson Fury, 60-40 split. Then if they still don't agree in that period and it goes to purse bids, that means that any promoter can bid for the fight. That means that Wilder and Fury could be on DAZN, and also it could be on Showtime, it could be on anywhere. So it's in their best interests to negotiate this fight within the time frame and do not allow it to go to purse bids. So anyways, that's the main important thing about this. I'm keeping this short and sweet. It's not a long show, but tomorrow I'm going to do a longer show. I'm going to be talking about Demetrius Andrade, his fight on the weekend. I'm going to be talking about Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner. I'm going to be talking about the IFL interview with Eddie Hearn, talking about, bidding and talking about, and also he's going in on Lennox Lewis. He wasn't happy with Lennox Lewis at all. I'm going to be talking about, what's everything that's been going on in the news this week. Also, the Amir Khan announcement, Amir Khan and Crawford. I'm going to be talking about all that stuff tomorrow. It's going to be a big show tomorrow. So 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to put, anything you want me to talk about as well, leave it in the comments, and I'm going to be talking about it. So anyways, thanks guys for the chat. Thanks for Battle Rifle. Thanks for you guys for listening up. And anything you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'm going to talk about it.